The Parable of the Mountain Walker. Once, in a land between two great mountains, there lived a traveler named Anaya. She was a woman of great vision, known for her wisdom and strength. For many years she wandered, always carrying with her a heavy, ornate chest. Its metal edges worn, its wood scratched and chipped. The chest was full of treasures, gems, scrolls, rare coins, gifts from the lands she had visited. She never opened it, but she carried it wherever she went, believing that everything inside it was precious and irreplaceable. You see, Anaya had lived her life according to a simple rule. The things you invest in, whether time, money, or effort, are worth keeping forever. She believed that the chest, filled with all she had accumulated over the years, was the proof of her journey. It was a testament to her hard work, her persistence, her sacrifices. It was her identity. The chest was who she was. But one day, while traveling across a vast, barren desert, Anaya came upon a steep, jagged mountain range. The peaks rose high, their snowy tops hidden in mist. She decided to climb. But as she ascended, the weight of her chest became unbearable. It slowed her movements, and the burden of carrying it grew heavier with each step. She met a wise old sage along the path. The sage, seeing the chest, said to her, "You carry with you not just treasures, but the weight of the past. Do you see how this chest holds you back from your journey forward?" Anaya shook her head. "But these treasures are precious. I've spent my whole life acquiring them. How can I leave them behind?" The sage smiled gently. "What if I told you that the true treasure lies not in what you've already gathered, but in what you are yet to discover? The chest, once filled with promise, is now only holding you in place. It is your past, and it weighs you down. Would you not be freer without it?" Anaya hesitated. She had spent so much time gathering the contents of that chest, believing it to be an extension of herself. Letting go of it felt like letting go of her very soul. But the sage, with a knowing glance, added, "What is it that you truly seek? The chest, or the freedom to climb higher? The summit awaits, but you must release what binds you to the ground." The words echoed in Anaya's mind as she looked at the chest. She realized the weight was not in the treasure itself, but in her refusal to let go. Every moment she held on to the chest, she was saying no to the possibility of more, to the unknown future that lay ahead. Slowly she understood. The cost of holding on was far greater than the cost of release. With a deep breath, Anaya set the chest down. She stepped away, feeling lighter, freer. For the first time in her life, she felt the true weight of her own power. She continued to climb, her steps becoming easier, her heart lighter. The path, though still steep, felt full of possibility. As Anaya reached the summit, she looked out across the horizon. The chest had long since vanished behind her. She saw a world of endless opportunity, untold treasures, and uncharted paths. And she knew, in that moment, that the real treasure was not in the past she carried, but in the future she was now free to create. And so, Anaya's journey continued, no longer burdened by what she had once believed was irreplaceable. She had discovered the superpower of letting go, the power of jettisoning what no longer served her, regardless of how valuable it had been, how much effort she had poured into it, or how much it had cost in the past. In the quiet night, the wind whispered through the trees, and Anaya's heart beat in the rhythm with the world around her. She had learned that the only true cost is the price of holding on to what no longer serves. And so she walked forward, light in spirit, her heart open to the endless possibilities ahead. Let these words sink in as you rest. Let go of the burdens you carry, however precious, however costly, and know that in your freedom you will find your true path. Sleep now, knowing tomorrow brings new treasures, waiting for you to claim them.